How would you describe a Jamie Vardy style player? What words would you use?
Nut job.
My guest today is an icon, a man as Leicester City, as the fox head stitched on the centre of its badge. In his 13 seasons with the club, he's banged in 199 goals, 100 of those amazingly scored after he turned the age of 30. Recently announced this will be his final season at Leicester City, team he led to a Premier League title in 2016. Still, the most unbelievable sports story outside of the Miyagi dojo. Here to answer viewers' questions at this incredible time. Welcome back, Mr. Jamie Vardy.
Morning.
Oh, good morning, Jamie. First up, question from Kane in Mobile, Alabama. You've been at Leicester for 13 years. If you had to sum up your time there in one word, what would it be?
Roller coaster.
King Fox 21 asks, Jamie, you were 25 when you joined Leicester. When you turned 25, you were playing at Fleetwood Town in the 5th tier, the National League. Did you ever wonder in your life whether the opportunity, your chance to succeed, had come and gone? Or were you always confident you'd be a success?
No, I was just playing football with enjoyment. And I'm a firm believer that when you're enjoying your football, you're playing your best. So just carried on enjoying it. And this is where I've got to today.
Ledley Town asks, how would you describe a Jamie Vardy style player? What words would you use?
Nut job.
At Chaz Palmieri fan says, Jamie, is it better to be feared or loved?
Both.
It's always the right answer. Jamie Vardy channeling the great Michael Scott, who said, both. I want people to be afraid of just how much they love me. Sophie from California, you've been at Leicester for 13 seasons. When you watch your Premier League winning teammates leave one by one, Riyad Mahrez, Danny Drinkwater and N'Golo Kante, what went through your mind and what made you stay?
I don't think you can let anything go through your mind, if I'm honest. Once the season finishes, it's just fully shut off to recover mentally and physically, and then by the time you've done that, it's the start of a new season. But with football, this is what happens. That's the job we're in. Players come and go constantly. Managers come and go, staff come and go. It's just part and parcel of what football is.
Tommy from Manchester asked about those managers. Which Leicester City coach was a bigger influence on your career and why? Claudio Ranieri, Nigel Pearson or Brendan Rodgers?
I'd say for me personally, Nigel Pearson. He helped me massively. First of all, took the gamble, which it was a gamble to sign me to start with, and then I was struggling, but he was always there to put his arm around me, believing in me 100%, giving me the reasons why we signed, and there you go. After that, it was up and away.
Nigel in Australia. Jamie, Mo Salah came on Men in Blazers and talked about his pre-match routine. He spends hours visualising the goals he's going to score before the game. Can you describe your pre-match mental routine, and do you have one?
Yeah, get up and have a Red Bull.
Get back to the Red Bull in a minute. Dan in Beckley, West Virginia asked, Jamie, during Leicester City's game on Saturday, the referee, David Webb, went down after a collision with Jordan Ayew. While he was on the ground, you just charged over, grabbed his arm, blew his whistle. Can you tell us what went through your mind as you did grab that hand, that whistle, and put it to your lips?
Yeah, just stop the game. No one can come on the pitch until a whistle's blown, so he's injured, there's no physios that can get on. Southampton had the ball, so I thought they're not going to break away, I'll stop that. But if they had and they'd have scored, then the goal had counted, so you've got to be a bit sneaky and take advantage of these moments.
So it was just genuinely, it wasn't Bants, it was almost Jamie Vardy's saviour.
I think it was Jamie Vardy being sensible, which is not normal.
Now, world, you know. Alex from Atlanta, which stadium was the hardest to play in, had the most intimidating home supporters?
I wouldn't say there's a stadium that's the hardest to play in. I love playing at every stadium. It's part of football. Atmospheres are different, but going to atmosphere-wise, the best ones I'd probably say away from home are Liverpool's always rocking, Newcastle exactly the same. They're always behind them.
Zach M from Brooklyn. You are famed, you mentioned this earlier, for your triple Red Bull double espresso pre-match routine. Will that continue, Jamie, beyond your football days as a morning ritual? Will old Jamie Vardy, wherever you end up, in Florida, in some retirement home, will you still be doing the triple Red Bull?
Well, I only do the triple Red Bulls on match day. If I'm training, for instance, I'll only have 2. If we're not training, I've got a day off, I'll still have 2.
To the grave, Jamie.
Yeah, it's just daily routine.
So that'll continue. 80-year-old Jamie Vardy, 2 Red Bulls to start the day.
Why not?
Max in Brooklyn, which defender do you respect the most and why?
I'd probably say the amount of times I've played against, and obviously through the years, Vincent Kompany was unbelievable. Always a menace to play against. His positioning, strength, pace. It was tough to get past.
Ian H from Berlin, which opponent that you faced had the best trash talk?
None really.
None?
No, there's not really that much trash talk that goes around, especially anymore. I'd probably say that it used to be good and you'd all be at each other knowing it's just a bit of banter, but it's not really like that anymore.
They know they're going to get banged. Word is out. Zach in Los Angeles, if you could go back and tweak or change one tiny thing about your career, Jamie, what would it be and why?
Oh, I mean, I'd love to be a bit taller, if I'm honest. I'm not the tallest.
Height is a superpower. Finally, this one, which is for me. Jamie, you were famously released by the Sheffield Wednesday Academy when you were 16 years old. Your tenacity in your career has been remarkable. What would 16-year-old Jamie Vardy, the one who'd just been let go by his boyhood club, what would he think of current Jamie Vardy?
He'd definitely be shocked. Definitely.
And what would 38-year-old Jamie Vardy think of 16-year-old Jamie Vardy?
What a clown.
What would 16-year-old Jamie Vardy still need to know, still need to learn? What would 38-year-old Jamie Vardy go back in time and tell him?
I'd probably tell him not to doubt yourself.
You are living proof of that, Jamie Vardy. It has been a joy to be with you. We can't wait to see what happens next. Godspeed to you.
Thank you.
Courage.